What's going on, guys? Your boy Tabz, and of course you guys know that today we're going to be checking out Hyperion, and I have a few things to say about it, but all in all, you guys will see my reaction to the first time opening the menu, the first time downloading it and starting it up. The guys over at Hyperion wanted you guys to know that right now, if you buy the cheat, you guys get tickets in to win this giveaway of a Doppler Phase 1 bayonet. It is currently at a suggested price of $493.46 USD, and its current float is 0.0333. Very nice float, and I believe it is factory new. So if you guys are wanting to get this knife, possibly join the giveaway by purchasing Hyperion now. First link in the description.
Hard drive loaded up, lost, double encoded, what? Zip up all your junk.
I have some pretty strong feelings about this cheat already, just off the things that I've seen, but we're gonna give the cheat a chance, and I know that there's people out there that want me to shit on this cheat, but if it's gonna get shit on, it's gonna get, you know, shit on rightfully, and we're gonna go through the entire experience now. So if it's not garbage, this will be great. Also, let me hide my timeline. There we go. Injection process already been. Well, that's very fucking confusing now, isn't it? All right, so just one thing to mention, I am with Maisie as well as Busy. I believe this is Maisie and Busy's first actual proper look going through the menu as well, and I just thought it would be cool to have some other insight on this menu. Yeah, so we've got a live user kind of chat. Hello. So my first concern going into this, and again, there's going to be pros and cons to this cheat, of course. I see this as a con. The last thing I want to see as a new user when opening a cheat is, hey bro, how close menu? How click insert, bro? What is insert key? I don't have it, bro. I think you should have the option, I like that there's a mute feature, but there should be an option to also hide it. I think it just takes up extra space, makes the menu larger than it needs to be, but all around, I mean, it's pretty cool, I guess. So for right now, Hyperion only offers legit. As far as I'm aware, I haven't heard anything about rage being added to this cheat or even being thought of anytime soon on the, you know, like the kind of roadmap that they have. So currently we have legit, visuals, miscellaneous, and config. So we're going to start out with legit, but first we're going to hop into a workshop map. So let's do that. Just one thing I want to do before we do this is just FPS max, and then CL underscore show FPS1. Getting 300 frames right now. It's not a big deal. I know for a while there was people complaining that they were dropping below 90 frames without even having features on, but that doesn't seem to be an issue anymore, so that's good. So starting out with legit, we have the weapon selection here, so you can go default, obviously. Okay, so for the weapon selection, can you scroll on this? No, you can't. Okay, so for weapon selection, there's default CZ75, Desert Eagle dual Berettas, 5.7 Glock 18, P2000, P250, R8 revolver, Tech 9, and USPS. Okay, general question to you guys, like Maisie and Busy. How do I config a rifle? Let's see if this chat's useful.
I mean, there's only 2 years online, so.
Well, NoHyper was on basically at 11. It's 11:36. All right, so visuals. Wait, hold on. Oh my God, we're retarded.
Oh my, we are. I don't like that's where that's there though.
We're gonna scrap all that.
We gotta mention why that's stupid. Like that's dumb. Not many people are gonna know that.
Okay, so we're like 16 minutes into recording, and it starts you on the legit tab, right? So we didn't see the pop-up. We didn't see this. When you open the cheat, it looks like this, right? You open up the cheat, it opens up, it's already on legit. All you see is weapon selection. So that's what you're seeing us have a problem with. You actually have to go to a different tab and then click on legit again to get the pop-ups for the rest. So now let's properly try TriggerBot. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's working.
God, if you would have published that, you'd be a fucking retard.
Yeah, I know.
You know it?
But it is kind of confusing to new users.
It is very, yeah, it is very confusing, and the fucking menu's all over the place. I honestly,
I don't know why they just don't use icons.
I think the menu's dog shit, IMO. Anyways, that's really confusing. Like, you have to like click on the tab again for it to pop up. That could be really confusing to new users. Honestly, just add a sub tab that has each individual weapon on it, and then add overriding like you have here. So much simpler. So IMO. This review could have looked really fucking bad for Hyperion, and yes, they paid for this review. Just based off the simplicity of when you started up the menu and it's stuck on pistols like this, it looks like you can only customize pistols. But again, for people that have used Hyperion and have seen NoHyper use it and all that kind of stuff, again, this is like my first time using it and my first time actually seeing and interacting with the menu. It can be a little confusing. So let's go to rifles really quick. Activate that. We'll go hitboxes. I do neck, chest, and waist personally. FOV is always going to be a 2.2. Smoothing is going to be about 50% always. And backtrack, again, we mentioned this before. Unless you have ping spike 400 ms, I have one ping. 400 ms is not going to be useful without ping spike. So 200 ms is what you're limited to, unless you're on a 128 tick server. RCS, we can go 80, 79, 80, same thing. Smoothing about 30, 26. Pick up a rifle really quick. Try that. It's so strange. You know what it gives me vibes of? Like the aimbot? Some cheat. Okay, so you might have to be like an actual cheat connoisseur or just somebody that uses way too many cheats. It gives me Navi vibes. Like it literally feels like Navi aimbot. I gotta talk to Chris. It's so strange. It reminds me so much of Navi. Okay, so moving on. So we know aimbot works now. So we know that it was literally just the clicking the menu to see the other ones. Damn, I feel retarded now. But let's move on to the visuals. Honestly, aimbot and pretty much every cheat is going to be aimbot. There's literally not much to go over. Anyways, I'll just let them know. Found it. But yeah, so I think this is fine. This is good. I like it. The auto stop and FOV and the smoothing, it gives me Project Infinity vibes where it has semi-rage / rage features, but it's not intended for that. So yeah, it's not bad. I'm guessing that the FOV as well as the smoothing here is going to be if you're using TriggerBot on a rifle that would need, for some reason, to overshoot, like the burst. But at the same time, if it's FOV and smoothing, is this for opping? And in the case of opping with TriggerBot, why would you need an FOV or a smoothing? I'm very confused. If we go over to snipers and just go to op, it's still an option there too. So I could understand it if this was here for rifles, but for like opping, it doesn't make much sense to me. I think you could use this extra space down here for something else. And again, if you just like this menu would look so fucking good if it was just this small. So we have players, champs, world, and other. If you click on visuals here, so let's really quickly, you can set a hotkey. That's cool. Set that to mouse button 3. Visible only, dormant. Is dormant ESP really useful if you're not raging?
Yeah, it can be.
Okay. Because I always known dormant ESP to just kind of fuck up, you know, on round switches where you have like the player's box from the last round there. Rift had a really big problem with that.
Yeah.
So names, we can turn that on. It's a very... actually, that's a very clean font. Boxes, we can go static or dynamic. Dynamic will just change based on how close the person is to you. So we can go red here. Red looks bad on YouTube. So you know what we'll do? We'll do green. Box fill. You can change the fill color, huh? Turn that. Oh my fuck.
Oh, you want to hit mouse button 3?
It doesn't do anything for me. So here we go. We can turn that to here. It turned itself off again.
Huh.
What? What? If you click, it turns it on anywhere. Your basic visuals, engine, radar, skeleton, D lights. Let's do some nice little blue D lights. Actually, let's just set this up as if it was a config that I would actually use. And then health bar, we're gonna go. Is this? Oh, health bar start. I see. Let's go blue to red. That's pretty cool. Held weapon, nice. Steps, so step rings out of FOV arrows, so the oof arrows. The glow on hit. Again, glow on hit's more of a rage thing, but I guess that's kind of cool to offer in a legit cheat. So we have chams as well here. So for enemies friendlies. So we can go really quickly with, let's do textured. We can do, let's see. Oh, that would make more sense. What? There we go. Yeah, you just got to enable it. Okay. And then there's overlay, which scanning and smoke seem to be the ones. How do I see this though? Smoke and then so I don't think scanning does anything. Ragdolls, you can do local friends and enemies. Or friendlies and enemies. Ragdoll material, overlay, texture, flat, and reflective. Backtrack, texture, flat, and reflective. Glow, outline, and body. And then you can change the color as well as the hidden. So for local player, there's material, overlay, desync, fake leg, glow, hands. We can do some hands really quickly. We can do some reflective and change that to blue. Hands overlay. We're going to go pink. We're going to make that scan. Scanning doesn't seem to want to work. Glow and smoke. I would say that there's so many free cheats out with so many more chams in it. Please offer more Hyperion. That's the least I can ask. Is for some more chams and overlays. There's dude, there's so many people that are probably willing to give you chams that they found themselves in game and such. But so far, that's what we got going on. The hands overlay, and then the weapons. We have overlay, textured, flat, and reflective. And then weapon overlay, of course, is glow, scanning, and smoke. I'm not sure what scanning is. I really do want to see what that is, but I just can't seem to get it to work for me. Oh, NoHyper just texted or messaged me. Sorry, your message in chat box. Just click legit, then drop down. So for visuals, again, we can go to world here, and now we have grenades, weapons, bomb, diffuser, etc. And obviously, these will give you ESP box. I think it's an ESP box. We can try for weapons, turn it on, just see what happens. So we can just close the menu here and hit G. And okay, so it's the text. You see the text of the weapon, and it's. I'm sure we can change. Oh, does that look really faded for you?
I can barely see it.
So maybe maybe if you click on it, there's like more options for what you can do. Maybe with glow. Yeah, okay, so glow would probably definitely help with that. So if we do that, we throw the weapon. That's much better. But now the M4A1 part is fucking barely visible. There's just so many things I have to question about this cheat, dude. It's supposed to be 10 euro. Like, that's a lot of fucking money for a legit cheat. Like, I want to be blown away when I open the menu, right? Like, you might as well buy a Nuria at that point. Bomb diffuser, extras, bomb timer, grenade prediction. Nice. How do you give yourself nades? Okay, so what I want to test here is just, oh god. What I want to test is just the grenade line. Okay, yeah, so it's nice. A lot. Yeah, it's simple and clean. I was just hoping it was like, dude, I was praying that it wasn't like the default CSGO fucking line with like a color change to it. That's not bad though. I like that. And then, of course, there is bomb plant, damage given, damage taken, and purchases for event logs. You can change the colors of that. So, I'm not sure if it will log my own events. No, it doesn't seem to. Damage, though. There you go, top left. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's clean text, too. I appreciate the font they're using. No scope order, no visual recoil, disable post-processing, grenades, flash and smoke. So this, I'm guessing this is removals, right? Yeah, removals, players, locals, friendlies, enemies, ragdoll, view model, arms. Let's do sleeves. Nice. Weapon. Oh. And then from there, we have the modulation, like Azus walls and stuff like that, so you can lower the opacity of certain things. So we can lower the opacity of... Am I doing props here? Yes, I am. We can lower the opacity of props. We can do the walls. Fog color. We can do gray. Custom sky. Wait, in the fog, is there a way to change the fog? Like distance and such? I don't think so. Custom skybox. We can go like the basic. Everyone does this. They go night 2. And then they go custom color. And then they go red. Everyone does it. And then smoke. Change it from just a color. It's like normal smoke to a color to wireframe. And then fire, you can do the same rainbow, wireframe, and color. Let's do rainbow really quickly and check out what that looks like. We'll also do smoke and we'll do a color. All right, so we've got our smoke. This should be purple. Oh. Smoke is color. Wait. Wait a minute. What? That's kind of cool. Kind of fuck with that.
That's kind of cool.
Kind of fuck with that.
Didn't know you can do that.
I fuck with that. I haven't seen a cheat with like this kind of hue changing. It's kind of cool. All right, now let's see what Molotov looks like. Less cool, but still cool. I really like the smoke grenade though. That's fucking dope.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay, moving on. So we have the fire is rainbow and all that. So we have bloom. You can change your bloom. Your night mode. Bloom's really good for making your champs pop. And then full bright. I'm not going to turn that on because that's eye rape. And then, of course, night mode where you can just change how dark it is. Spooky. Moving on from visuals, we do have other. And in other, we have the debug FOV, the ignore zoom, the third person percentage. You can set a hotkey for that, it looks like here. So we do have hit markers. We can make those blue. FOV circle, we're not going to use that, but nice to know that it's there. It's good for setting up configs. Force sniper crosshair. Recoil crosshair seems to have been on by default, or unless I click somewhere here and it turned it on. I really hate that this menu is like this, but I guess this is an IMGUI feature. I hate it. I'm going to be honest. I hate it. So far, I like the cheat a little bit more than I thought I would, but this is dog shit. I hate this. Aspect ratio. I wish they did like the actual percentage and not just all the way to 100, like 1.14, etc. But hey, they got it, so that's what matters. Knife other hand, very nice. Show binds, show spectators. So spectator list default opens up there. You can drag it here. You like right click on these, change them. No, but see, I want to recommend this cheat because NoHyper seems like a good kid, but bro, there's certain things in this cheat that are just not worth the €10 price tag, bro. Like, what's €10 to USD? Yeah, $10 US. Like, there's just, it's hard to recommend for the price. Show spectators. So there is there, that is there. And then that seems like everything for here. Show grenade landing. You can try that.
It's just a cam, I think.
Is it a cam?
I think so. Yep.
Oh, okay. So it's just, okay. It's just a grenade cam. And then moving on from visuals, there's miscellaneous. So we do actually have recordings here. Oh, there is a, you know what? You have decent semi-rage because you actually have a resolver as well. I'll give it to you. Okay. $10 is still a little too much, but it's better than I thought. It's better than I thought. So we're going to start at movements. So of course there's B hop, max hops. I believe that it's 0, dude. Fail rate 0%. Fuck all that, dude. No one's going to call you out for it. Stopping, slow walk speed. Why is there rage features? Just, you don't want to add rage? As far as I'm aware, the last time I heard, there was no plan of rage in this cheat at all. So yeah, there's slow walk and all that. Like it's going to be, it could have potential with HVH. It could. Like, if you marketed this as a semi-rage cheat, the $10 price tag is a little bit more reasonable as long as it's good at doing it. But yeah, I think marketing this as a legit cheat is the wrong approach. Of course, there's the jumping. You've got edge jump. Do they have jump bug?
Should be in jumping.
It's not.
Fuck.
Quick duck, slide walk. Now is quick duck. Can you bind this? Or is this just unlimited duck?
It's just,
this is just, oh, okay. I'm not going to do this myself because I think it's pointless. But if you guys want to use this, basically how you use it is you activate it, you hold down a key to start your recording of your movement, you hit it again to cancel it, and then when you go up to it in future and you hit your little key, set up the recording, you can play it back in real time, that kind of stuff. I don't personally, I think anyone that does like a lot of movement cheating for the most part is not going to use stuff like this because it's not as fulfilling. But it is cool to have. A lot of cheats have it now, and I can understand why they added it. So in anti-aim, here we go. We have activate, manual side. Let's hit that to C. Side arrows on. We'll make that blue. My only thing about this AA is in self visuals, is there a... So I'm just wondering how they're doing their legit AA, if it's actually add a player or if it's just default. Okay, so that's not like a based on player. But that's still good. I mean, that's literally all you need to hold a corner and fake your head out. Like, that's perfect. No, not legit AA, but AA in general. That'll
like
be based. Yeah, at target. Yeah, an at target. I think that'd be pretty cool to have in there. So they do have a resolver. I'm not going to bring this to an HVH server and test the fucking resolver, but
it probably works for legit A.
Yeah, I was going to say it's probably going to be legit A. And I wouldn't be surprised because a lot of legit cheats that have legit A do this, that if they have a resolver, it's tested on their own legit A. So I can't speak for how good it can be unless they've done like proper testing versus other legit A cheats on how their resolver is figuring out what to resolve. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was tested against their own legit A and that's how they figured they would add the resolver. But moving on from anti-aim and going on to skins, this is the other fucking massive gripe I have with this cheat. You have all this fucking space, my guy. All this space. And I have to find my cheat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a little 6 text area. So really quickly, let me go back from third person. We'll go in first person here, and we have the scar in my hand. So let's go to miscellaneous skins. All right, so we're gonna go scar 20. We'll go Cyrex. We'll add some stickers. Oh, is there finally a search? Oh my god, they added a search. Let's fucking go. I'm pretty sure it was Steve that was complaining about them not having a search feature previously, but they actually have it now. All right, let's really quickly just grab an AK. We'll make a play skin really quick. So grab the AK really quick. I guess you could search your paint kit if you knew the name, but I still, dude, you have so much real estate. Please make use of it, boys. I don't like that the stickers stay. Like, yeah, you can just click them, but like, no one's gonna use the same stickers on every gun, man. Let's just make it force clear after adding to inventory. Okay, well, it updates. Is it? No, it's an inventory changer. Yeah, it's an inventory changer. Okay. I'll say this cheat's surprising me. All right, so moving on from here, we have universal kits, which is just, or universal skins, sorry, is just another way of saying mix and match. So, for example, the Vulcan on a pistol. Moving on from that, we can go over to inventory, and we can see what's currently in our inventory. Moving on to other, we can see auto pistol here, which this feature is fucking useless. No one uses it anymore. I'm sure that they'll fill up miscellaneous really quick because people ask for stuff all the time. Get rid of this. No one fucking uses it. Spammers, clan tag changer, Hyperion custom clan tag, chat spam, double or disable chat click. Hit sounds, we can do bell, pong, switch, thud. So there you go. I would say one of the things you should do, definitely, because your cheat's $10, is make it so people can use their own MP3s or WAVs. Extras is bullet beams, bullet impacts, ragdoll impulse, auto accept. I'm guessing ragdoll impulse is literally like astronaut on never lose or away on most cheats. And then there's auto accept, reveal ranks, and UI color, so you can change the UI color. Oh, that's, I like that it changes their logo. It's pretty nice. And then of course, I think that's it. And then configs. So they do have a cloud, which is pretty cool. Oh, dude, we can literally download someone's legit. Yeah, wait, yeah, just NoHyper have his config on here? NoHyper, but purple. I fuck with that. That sounds good. So how do I download it? Do I just click it and hit download? Okay, dope. Local. Okay, load. Okay. Okay. I like that. Oh, is this what is it? Hold on. I have to see if this is the scanning that I couldn't see. No, it's not. It's like glass. God damn, NoHyper, your fucking aimbot is mad fucking strong. So, if it seemed like I was shitting on this cheat, I'm giving him a hard time for this cheat because I want it to be good. I want him to go somewhere with this cheat. And right now, I'm literally just saying what other people are saying. There is potential. There is a vast amount of people that are willing to buy this cheat that are literally just subscribers of NoHyper. And there's a vast amount of people after watching this video, even with some of the negative comments that I've said about it, are willing to buy this cheat. My only concern is that this cheat doesn't go far because it's not being sold and not being advertised for what it should be. If you want to sell a cheat for legit players and based on the kind of videos you make HVH videos, you make legit videos, etc. You should market this cheat for what you're trying to get away with it. Most of the videos that you see with this cheat are semi-rage. It's not a legit cheat. It's more of a semi-rage cheat, and the $10 price tag would make sense if it had more features for being a semi-rage cheat. I personally would not buy this cheat for $10. Not because I have a hatred or anything. The cheat functions well from what I've seen. It just doesn't offer enough for the $10 price tag. If this cheat was $8, I think it would sell a lot better. And I think if they pushed more to the semi-rage side of the community, this cheat would go super far with a Lua API to let the community go ham with it. But it does just seem right now that this cheat was made with NoHyper's face on it to sell very quickly to subscribers because of loyalty. It does not seem like a cheat that was made and thought out of and kind of just went with it. It looks like a developer hit up NoHyper, said, hey, I have a cheat. Do you want to be the face of it? I'll give you 25% of all sales. It doesn't feel like a cheat that was made for the community by someone that's been in the community long enough to know what is appropriate and what is not appropriate to be sold to said community. So in my opinion, it's not worth the price tag. If you want to try it out, it does seem like it works. Again, I wouldn't buy this cheat for legit. I'd buy it for semi-rage, because if you want legit, there's other options out there. You might as well get a Nuria, something that's been on the market for way longer, that has had almost no detections over the past few years, and just offers a lot more for a similar price tag. It's an extra couple bucks, but yeah, if you're looking for a semi-rage cheat and you don't want all of the rage options, so you don't get yourself in a, you know, to that spinny mood, I'd recommend this cheat. But again, if they lowered the price tag by $2, I think it would be worth it. But my honest opinion is what I just said. At the end of the day, it is what it is. There's some flunks with the menu. Shit's all over the place. People are calling it a paste back and forth. Whether it's paste or not, I don't give a fuck. I just don't think it's worth what they're asking, even though it's clean. Like, it is definitely clean, but it's got less features than a free cheat. It's worth more. Like, it costs more than most of the good legit cheats out right now. And ultimately, it's lackluster. When I buy something for $10, I'm expecting, you know, this game had cheats for it in November of 2012, when, you know, the game was brand new, and glow back then was cool. But now we've come to a part where if you're buying something like meme sets for $5, you're getting more than you're getting in this cheat. So at the end of the day, again, I mean, no hate, no disregard, and purchase it if you want to support NoHyper and the developer of the cheat. If you're looking for something cheaper, get something cheaper. If you're looking for something like this but better, get a Nuria. People are going to hate me for this video, and it's going to get a lot of hate, but that's just ultimately how I feel. So, yeah. Also, I might have forgot to mention at the start of the video, but they're giving away a knife if you purchase the cheat. So, maybe profit? Anyways, guys, my name's Tabz, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, bros. Peace.
What?